In the last episode, something weird had happened. While everyone was fighting over the colonies here, something horrible happened. It was known as the Great Fire. Because actually, and something weird happened around this spot. There was I don't know how to say it, but there was a lava attack. No one knows what, and let's see how people react to this. There was a lava leak from the ground, and you know what it caused? It caused a huge fire. So far, it was fine until it started spreading really bad. It destroyed the entire island. Actually, this fire has been causing mass evacuation, and entire village and countries were destroyed. Like the Eklon Empire just weakened it lately, and after this, and it was so bad. The fire has been spreading all the way to Chef. But that wasn't the long terms. The long term happened when after that, the apocalypse, a huge explosion happened, which completely destroyed the empire. And it's been horrible. It caused many houses to be destroyed. And this caused a huge decline in the Eklon Empire. After this, they were waiting for their things to regenerate, but it didn't happen. It only slowly happened. And it caused a disgusting. Yes. People do not know what happened, but when the lava later on clear away, they found something. They realized that that big thing, that thing you saw, the mountains and the other stuff. It happened. This is what people realized. After the ash settled in, this created something extraordinary weird. The lake shrank in an ugly manner. And then this happened. No one can understand what's happening, but people realize it looks familiar to something. They realize that this is what it looks like was what they actually were thinking about. It looks like the dunes, like it looked like the wild park, like none. It was actually something weird. After after this, the area, the biome start regrowing back to normal, thank God. And there's water, so they easily get back to their feet. And there's already grass, so everyone actually went back to their feet. The scary thing is how they realized how it formed. And according to people, people who were from the island before this that part never happened. So people are now more confused. People are realizing that maybe that it was underground and it rose back. By this point, everyone doesn't remember anything. It was a beautiful wonders. Actually, it was very beautiful. I want to read it. Later on, the water will, after it fills up, it was a land grab, essentially for the Equatorian Empire. They first weren't involved in the scramble of the area, so they start thinking that they should really toughen up the game. They force everyone to be. They start turning everyone fertile. Yeah, fertile for some reason, and now everyone is now very rushy and rush. People here start. But then they automatically lose because people are already starting to take up land. So and at the end they later end up falling. They later end up falling and move to different places. Mostly in the New World area. And yeah. After this, the remaining population has gone berserk. And then the full end has came. And that hurts some people. But then they realized that, and then luckily they end up retaking the area. Actually. And so they got back. Anyways, after that, after the Equatorial Empire having a chance, they already have decided to take a war. Even though they might risk their colonies being lost, but who cares? The International Ocean realized they need something, because if they wanted, the people who were in charge of it wanted to get money, and they found how to do it, and that created the 2.0 Strait. The 2.0 Strait is it's a thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's it's gonna help trades. Really, that we may never have and they really did it. The 2.0 Strait has been a success, and this will actually later later on, this will later on replace the waters, turning the waters into the shallow waters into deep waters, creating, and this might have something to do because it's cheaper, but who cares? Because it worked, and it went, and boy, it did work. After this, more ships and they got more money. And you're wondering who's in charge of it? It's the Yavs. It's not the Yav. Where is the Yav? The Yav. Okay. It wasn't the. It was. I don't know what this is. That tiny island is. It was controlled by the Yavs. It was controlled by the foods. It was a grab between these three countries that controls it, and they did nothing really. And yeah. Meanwhile, and besides, why fight? They're in the same alliance. Actually, it belongs to the Bond of People. And who's the king of the Bonds of People? I don't know, but Bonds of People is already famous enough. The bonds of people. And then Alcon Empire lose their entire god. And then there's a war, and now there's an uprising, and now we'll learn this about tomorrow.